All right, thank you, Allie. It's never too early to plan for retirement. Joining us this morning to discuss some of the important things you need to know and do to be ready is Brent Wilsey from Wilsey Asset Management. Brent, good morning. Great to see you.
Good morning. Good to be here.
I love the title of this interview, Time to Pound the Table on Why to Save for Retirement. You really want to get people's attention.
We do. We got to pound this table right here because the thing is, people take it too lightly, and they don't realize how fast they're going to get to retirement. We were talking before we came on air. I remember you when you used to do the traffic and the helicopters, and what did you say? Where did time go? You know? And people don't realize as you get older how fast time goes. And the sad part is when you look at Social Security, 1 in 7 out of retirees depend on their Social Security, strictly on their Social Security. Now think about it. You go to a crowd, every 7th person you meet is on Social Security only. That's terrible because the average is only $1,900. And I want to give a story to people because it's never going to happen to me. This guy was a chef making $2,000 a week. Everything's going fine. Was not saving for retirement. 63, had a heart attack. Can't work any longer. He now lives on $1,400 a month on Social Security. So don't think that you don't need it or it's going to be, oh, I got plenty of time. You do not. Pound that table now and start it now. On Monday, tomorrow, start putting in your 401k or an IRA. Let me also give you to, if you invest 10% of what you make and never ever touch that money. Because that's the thing, people say, oh, well, you know, I'm behind on my bills. I got to pay my credit cards. And the one that they think they're doing well, I'm going to take the money out to buy a house. That's a good thing. No, it is not a good thing. We've seen people get to retirement, and they get to retirement, they have a house, they can't afford their bills. They can't afford the property taxes. They can't afford the insurance, the maintenance. So try to do both, but your primary thing is save for retirement because there's nothing worse than being 65 years old, and imagine this, and have to live on $1,900 a month.
Yeah, and I think one thing that people need to be aware of, and I can speak from personal experience, is be aware and take action if the company you work for offers a 401k.
Yeah.
I was 40 years old before I worked at a place where I could do a 401k, and it was a blessing. I'm glad I did.
Right. And if they don't match, and many do, if they don't match, that's okay. You still get the tax deduction for it. And don't think that, okay, well, there's nothing I can do. You can still do an IRA. You can do a Roth. You can do a traditional. You can do this on your own if your company doesn't offer that 401k. But the other thing, too, I want to talk to people about also is to have a good financial advisor. Because that's important. And I will tell you, someone will say, gosh, it's my money. Why are you giving me such a hard time about taking it out? I said, because you need to have an adult to tell you, don't take that money out. And I push people pretty hard sometimes saying, look, what are you going to do? Oh, it'll be fine. No, I've been doing this for 40 years. It will not be fine. I've seen people go that time frame, retire, and say, well, what am I going to do now? And I go, I don't know. I told you 20 years ago you need to do it. So that's why, again, you want a good financial advisor who cares about your situation and says, no, let's talk about this. Should you take that money out to buy that home? Should you take that money out to pay your debt? No. Do both and save that retirement. Number one priority, save for your retirement.
And be disciplined about it. And don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it for any reason at all. There's no reason ever not to buy a house, not to pay off debt, not to loan money, nothing. You can never give me a good reason and say, well, this is a good reason. No, because I know what's going to happen down the road. If you've done that, you've hurt your retirement because of compounding. And people don't realize how important compounding is. So if you're 25 years old, not too early to start. Start now because you're on a very good retirement. And if you're 50, well, it's going to be a little bit harder. You might have to work till you're 70, 75, but you got to do it. And the thing I want older people to do, was talk to the younger people. Say, gosh, I didn't realize how fast I got to be 60, 65. It goes quickly. Start saving now, young man.
Young people, listen to this man. Man, I tell you, I look back now, I'm like, how did this happen? I'm already here. Okay, so let's talk about this, because you finally have another workshop coming up.
Yes, well, we've been asked to have workshops. Okay, so we're going to do a workshop on a Thursday. What is it? February 8th is when we're doing the workshop. It is free. They can sign up. Go to our website, smartinvesting2000.com. That's smartinvesting2000.com. As I'm giving that out now, I'm hoping that they set up the sign-up page. If not, send me an email. We'll be sure to get you signed up because my email is there as well.
And hey, come one, come all, too. If you're a younger person and you're watching and you got questions, this is the guy to talk to.
Yep.
All right, Brent, thanks a lot.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right,
good stuff.
All right.